big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Wembanyama against Nurkic. Left side Jones. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Paul. Rebounded by Nurkic. Jones with the ball. He played a great game against Golden State. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Outside Jones. Pass to Durant. Rebound by San Antonio.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Barnes. Here's Paul, defended by Jones. Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot is up. It's hauled in by Beal.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And Beal drops them both.
And guys, we all know when Bradley Beal is healthy, he is a problem. It's a combo guard you're looking at, considerable range and playmaking ability. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Jones. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Paul. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Castle. Booker defending. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Castle misses. And now we'll go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And Coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. And so it's Phoenix with it. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama with it. Here's Champagnie. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So both teams making some changes here. Barnes against Durant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Vassell. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Johnson with a bucket. Now Morris. And the Suns call time here. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Barnes. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Booker. Plumlee passes to Morris. From behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So what you look for in the first game, one, does one team make a statement? And two, how does the other team react to that?
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And that one falls for Vassell. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
Now here's O'Neal. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Vassell with it. He's covered by O'Neal. It's good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Suns trail by 5. Morris outside. Allen inside. Pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Collins. Now here's Jones. Done with a steal. And here is Morris. O'Neal passes to Allen. Back to O'Neal. Plumlee against Johnson. 5 on the clock. Allen outside. Fires it. Collins with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against Morris. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Collins outside. Here's Branham. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Fades and shoots. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And that does it for the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And so in the game for the Suns, KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Rebound by San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Nurkic. Wembanyama with some nice D.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron. Suns trail by 7. Now here's Durant. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Golden State.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. San Antonio leading by 7. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Barnes against Durant. Outside Paul. Pass to Champagnie. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Castle. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Outside Durant. Pass to Beal. He shoots it. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Paul. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Here's Okogie. No points yet. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at Phoenix. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And of course for the Spurs, right behind them, just one spot down.
Right now for the Spurs, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jones feels it out. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
For San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama, and Branham subbed in for Champagnie. Suns trail by 5. Morris with it. Off with the layup. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Collins. That one no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Morris. Here's Barnes, back to Jones. Over Morris. Jones misses. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Morris. 59 seconds left in the first half. And here's Allen. Stolen by Vassell. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, what a quick first step. Barnes beats everyone to the rack. That is all she wrote.
Out to the right wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dunn. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Vassell. Allen defending. Here's Branham. Yet to see a basket. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Allen. Can't get the putback. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Yep, count it. Champagnie's gotten his second bucket on the night. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Jones misses. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Champagnie. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. To the left side wing. Paul finds Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Nurkic inside. Wembanyama on him. Nurkic passes to Durant. Beal outside. Step back shot. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
That one goes. Count it. Beal's got 8.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
To the paint. From the low block. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
The first free throw is good, and Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Hits both from the stripe, and the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Paul against Jones. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Kept alive. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Booker. Johnson on the wing, guarded by Durant. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 10 points.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Jones, the pass to Allen. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Wembanyama. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Allen against Vassell. Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. O'Neal comes in for Okogie. And it's Morris in for Jones. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Allen. Back to Morris. Now Dunn, covered by Johnson. Dunn, the pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. The shot by Dunn, no good. Spurs lead by 11. Outside Johnson, pass to Branham. Now Collins uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got his second basket on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Suns, Monte Morris. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017, but boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
Both free throws good from Morris. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Beal. Off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. San Antonio on top. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Bradley Beal's out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Jones in at the point. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Great timing on the rejection by Nurkic. Such good defense there.
San Antonio with the ball. 6 to shoot. Booker against Barnes. Shoots over Booker. They get it back. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And he gets it to go.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Jones against Jones. Jones, the pass to Collins. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Now Jones. It's Booker on the wing. Over Vassell. Nurkic inside. Collins defending. Shot by Nurkic. No good. Spurs lead by 16. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jones feels it out. Booker finds Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Well, that's aggressive defense against Tyus Jones, but the contact too much.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That's good from Jones.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
Phoenix making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. San Antonio leading by 16. Up top, Paul, defended by Jones. Wembanyama, the open look. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Booker looking around. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Jones. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Back to Barnes. Shoots over Beal. From 7 feet away. Barnes, no good. Suns trail by 18. Outside Booker. Pass to Beal. And here's Nurkic, covered by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
And Dors at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
That one misses.
One of the things I think teams love when you have Yusuf Nurkic is the kind of physicality he brings nightly in the middle of the paint. This is a guy who's capable of 20 and 20 on a good night.
Champagny, he's checked in for Vassell. And he sinks the second.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Jones against Paul. He takes it in. Shoots over Beal. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Paul. Outside Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
For 3, Booker. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. Barnes against Durant. Outside Paul. From downtown. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
At the line for your Spurs, Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Morris passes to Okogie. Lets a 3 fly. He drops it from range.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Wembanyama with it. He's against O'Neal. Champagny, the pass to Jones. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Allen outside. The kick out to Morris. Left side O'Neal. Lets it fly. No good with a jumper from the wing. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Fans, thank
Well,
you
now a
for
minute to
your
check in with
attendance.
Allie LaForce. She's
You
courtside.
make this
Hey, Allie.
arena rock. Please come back soon.
HB, you have playoff
Home
experience.
safely.
What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.